Hi Leos, welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and why they're being distant with you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight, and at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person from the Hidden Truth Oracle deck, and these are going to be things that you might want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. So this is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channels. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. And please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. However, the focus is for the person currently on your mind and why they're being distant with you. Now for your reading today, I'm going to be using the Wild Reflections Tarot deck from Spell. So I do get a lot of comments and questions about which tarot decks I use each time that I do readings. And I always like to put the box in the video so that way people can see what it looks like and everything. I do not have it linked just yet, but I do have a storefront on Amazon that I will be linking soon, probably in the new year, which will make it a little bit easier for you to click on, the storefront in the description once I do that, and then you can see which tarot decks I use. It gives me a little bit of credit, incentive. I appreciate that if that's how you want to purchase them, if you're interested, but it gives the whole credit, of course, to the publisher, the creator of the tarot decks and the oracle decks. But it helps you to find things and navigate things a little bit easier, and I just want to help people out. But anyways, other than that, Leo, we're going to go ahead and jump into your reading and see why the person on your mind is being distant with you. So for Leo, please show me why the person on Leo's mind is being distant with Leo. I'm getting like this very shaky energy, like jittery, like my hands shaking, which my hands are not shaking, as you can tell, but it was like I was feeling this. So maybe you're really nervous or upset about it, that this person is being distant, because it seems like they're just not giving you answers. But let's see what's going on. Now that could be their energy of nervous around you. So why is this person being distant with Leo? Person on Leo's mind, why are they being distant with Leo? They feel heartbroken. They're trying to move on. They have their heart closed off when it comes to being open with love. Either they're going through something from their past, or they're blaming you for a heartbreak situation. They feel hurt by you, that you found somebody else, that you're in a relationship with somebody else. How true is that, and how much of that is actually in their head from past triggers of them pulling, bringing their past into their present, the hurt, the pain of another relationship, and feeling like I just can't love again, So the 3 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here. Okay, so this person is feeling heartbroken, and that's why they're distancing themselves. But it makes me see from the 6 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups that they have some things from their past that they're trying to move on from, but they're still blocking their heart. And they do like you. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but that their heart is not open. Like, they don't want to get hurt. They don't want to fall in love and be hurt again. It would hurt too bad. But that's no reason to distance themselves from you. They really need to be honest and say, I'm just not ready for love. So if this is a situation, I'm getting some of you also are going through the fact that This person's trying to move on because they feel you hurt them by being with somebody else or being in another relationship with somebody else, and that breaks their heart. So they're just like, I give up, I'm letting go, Leo. I get both stories coming out here. So some of you are the person involved in the heartbreak situation. Others of you are not involved in their heartbreak, but yet they're closed off because of them bringing their past to the present. And that can really, it's like as they move forward, they still have their heart blocked when it comes to love because they've been heartbroken before, and that just doesn't work. People really need to find healing before they can start to love in another situation all over again. So I do have Cancer as well as Sagittarius, Aquarius, and a Libra energy that comes out so far. Let's go ahead and clarify that Six of Swords. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Yeah, so the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups here. They're trying to navigate to love and finding happiness and like true happiness. And I get that, you know, for those of you new in their life, let's start there because I have both stories and I'd rather keep them, you know, pretty clear in your reading here. But those of you new in their life, it's like they want to move forward and they're trying to navigate towards happiness and being patient, and they do feel a true happiness with you with that Ten of Cups. Like you could be the one. You are the one. Like, I'm in love. This is everything I've ever wanted. But because of their triggers of what has happened in their past, it scares them to accept love or open up to love, that this is the one I want to be with. This is someone that I feel is my soulmate. And for those of you where they feel that you are the one who caused the heartbreak, that you ended up with somebody else, they're trying to move on and do it in a mature way because they're like, if you're happy, Leo, then I want to be happy for you. So it's best for me to just let go. Some of you had families together, or, you know, their family was your family and vice versa. Like they got really close to your family, and that made them feel like, you know, I have to let go. It's really hard to do here. But they're trying to handle things in a mature way and navigate towards like their own true happiness here if they're moving on from you, feeling that you're happy with somebody else. And if you're the new person, like I said, they're in love with you, but they're guarded. So we do have Pisces energy. I also have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. Let's go ahead and clarify that Nine of Wands. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. The Justice card, and then we also have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck right here. So for you being the new person where their heart is closed off because they have been hurt so many times and they have built walls around them to protect them from being hurt, it's a way to balance things of keeping drama, chaos, and all that away from them. It becomes challenging for them to find a balance, especially if you're the new person. It becomes challenging for them to find a balance of not always feeling like they have to compete with others or compare themselves with other people. Leo, I get you're a very attractive person, so they feel there is other competition. It's like they need reassurance here with the Justice card. They just want the truth of, are you going to end up hurting me? Because I know that there's other people that are interested in you. And so that to them is still a question, and rather than just asking you, even though they want the truth, that can become very challenging because they feel like, what if that causes drama? What if that creates a challenge for Leo and I, and they think that I'm an insecure person because I've been hurt and this and that and the other? Well, they've been through things. You've been through things. As long as someone is open and honest and talking to you about what they feel is a problem or could be a problem, I see you as someone who would hear them out like, oh, I didn't know you felt this way. Let's talk about it. Let's clear the air. Everything can be resolved with communication, open communication, because that means that you're finding answers and resolutions to things. You're both respecting each other's boundaries, desires, hearing each other out. And if they don't open up and just talk about these things that create this challenge for them to accept happiness, then it just makes it harder for them moving forward. If you are the existing person now, if you are the existing person and they feel hurt by you, they feel like truthfully you didn't fight hard enough for them, that you chose somebody else, and like, okay, Leo, you're happy with them, that's fine, but I'm going to move on. But they definitely feel that they got hurt in the situation, and so they've built walls around themselves to protect them from being hurt by you again, when they feel like all they wanted was the truth. They just wanted you to fight a little harder. They wanted to see that you cared, and they don't feel that you did. They feel that they kept trying to show you that, they wanted to be with you, or that they kept trying to prove themselves to you with fairness, and all that happened in the end was they ended up getting hurt here. So I do have Libra energy as well as a Leo energy that comes out with that Justice card and that 5 of Wands. So let's move on to this 2 of Cups and clarify that now. So tell me more about this 2 of Cups, please. Tell me more about the 2 of Cups. Yeah, so the 10 of Pentacles and the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So you being the new person, they feel you are their soulmate. They feel like they have found someone who knows them, understands them. You both want the same thing. You both could build a legacy together, a life together, have a family together. And they see you as confident and strong, but they do worry about, the fact that you could hurt them because they've been hurt before. Being heartbroken or going through, I've been heartbroken before, I don't want to feel that again. It comes off that if you're the new person, they feel that with you, they've never felt love like this before. I know it's a song, right? Never felt love like this before. So, but they feel this love so intensely and this connection so intensely with you that it would break them. They feel like it would be more than just a 3 of swords here of them feeling heartbroken. They would feel devastated, like, oh my gosh, how do I recover from this? Because they do feel a very, very deep connection to you. If you've met each other's families, they definitely love your family, or they want to meet your family, or they want you to meet their family. But they feel like you both are about family. That family is important to you. Being seen in public and being an item and accepting each other's love regardless of anyone's judgment is important to the both of you. And they feel like you're an incredibly strong person here, Leo. I love the energy coming out with a Strength card, because there's so much orange, there's so much fire. They see you as a passionate, devoted, strong, confident person, and that no matter the challenge, you are there to face it. So it's like they want to be strong enough for you. They just are scared that they could get hurt by you. So they've been distant because they do have some questions and they have been hurt. So they're trying to navigate towards finding that balance of, do we both want this? Because I really feel this intense connection and I'm really in love with you, Leo. And I see myself having a family with you. I see myself in a very serious relationship and everything working out for the rest of my life. Like, this is it for me. So that's why it scares them. Now, if you are on the other side of this, Leo, where you are the one that they felt hurt by, they feel that you met someone who your family really likes, or that you could build a life with, and it's challenged either way. They still, you know, the person who got hurt by you that's like letting you go is just like, you know, I wish you the best, Leo, but I need to let go here. And it is challenging, but they feel they will eventually get through this. And they want you to be happy, but they know that they can't be involved in your happiness. And that's why they have to completely let go. No friendship, no communication, no anything. And so if you're like, why is this person walking away and you're with somebody else? That's why. They just feel like friendship, that's not what they want. They want more than that. They feel like you were their person and it really hurt. And so you not fighting for them and ending up with somebody else made them realize that, okay, Leo, I have to let go and move on. And it's tough, but being patient, they will get through this. They're like, I'll eventually, you know, get over you, Leo, but it just hurts a lot for that person to move on. So I do have your energy coming out with that Strength card. I also have Virgo energy coming out with that 10 of Pentacles. We're going to go ahead and get some messages. And given that there are 2 situations happening in your reading here, and remember it is general, so only take what applies to you and leave the rest. I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable or try to make things fit into their story that doesn't fit. Just that's how it works. Only take what applies to you. The rest can remain. But I do get this feeling that we're going to have different messages coming out for different situations, since we have 2 situations happening in your reading today, which is good because I like that I could pick up on that for you on both situations. Maybe you're dealing with both. You have someone new and someone else letting go, but both are, you're like, the person from the past is letting go, but the one I'm with now, it's like, what's going on? Why are they holding back? So maybe you're going through both situations. So let's go ahead and get some messages. So the person on Leo's mind, show me what they're holding back from telling Leo here. If you feel that you would get more benefit from a personal reading, I do offer them. Just send me a message. You can find information in the description of this video on how to contact me, and I will send you information on rates and everything, and what kind of readings I offer, and get back to you as soon as I can. I've had a huge influx of people wanting personal readings, and you know, that's great. I wish I could help everybody. But I have enjoyed helping people that have been looking for, you know, that personal reading of their situation solely. So I do offer that. Just want to let y'all know, if you're interested, reach out to me and I will get back to you. So let's go ahead and get some messages now for Leo. The person on Leo's mind, show me what they're holding back from telling Leo. What are they holding back from telling Leo? Wow, it's really intense in the messages that come out, and I feel both sides, and I feel that some of you are really going through both situations with a current person and a past person, and that can be really tough, you know, trying to move on from somebody that you were in a relationship with or like really cared for, and things change, and being with somebody new. Both of these situations come out. Some of you are just going through one or the other, but let me get the messages out. First thing, I love you unconditionally. I feel this from both sides. I feel this from the person who feels hurt and is moving on. They're always going to love you. Always going to love you unconditionally, regardless of what happened between the two of you. You are important, and you mean and have meant a lot to them, and you were the balance that held them together of, this is what I want the rest of my life. But now I'm navigating in a different direction of having to move on. they have to learn how to balance the pain of the situation of moving on while you are, you know, in a different relationship or moving on in your life in a different direction. Now, being the new person, Leo, I do see this with your new person who is scared because they've been hurt. You know, they love you unconditionally, and it's so intense that they've never felt it on this degree that it makes them feel like, I don't know what to do. What if I get hurt? And I don't want to get hurt. Like, this would just completely destroy me and devastate me. But like I said, asking questions, and because the connection is so intense, asking questions is going to clear up a lot of things. So hopefully you two can at least, you know, break the ice on that of, let's talk about things and see where things go. But there's also the fact that this person has never felt a connection like this, and it scares them. I feel like your person is like shaky. When they're with you, their hands are very sweaty or shaky, or they're nervous, and you're like, what is going on? What is going on with this person? They have never felt a connection like this, and it is really intense to them. And they're very much in love. They see themselves with you the rest of their life, and it freaks them out because they've never felt that, which is not a bad thing. It's just they need to be able to talk to you, and they're like, am I strong enough for Leo? So I'm afraid to contact you. I'm getting this from the person who you know, is trying to move on from you. It's like they have something left to say, like one last thing to say. Wishing you well is what I really see here in the reading, that even though through the hurt and the pain and everything, they're like, I just wish you well, but I'm going to move on as well. I'm going to let you go. I want you to live your life. I want you to be happy, you know, that kind of situation. Now, new person here, I also see like them being scared to contact you in a way of bringing up conversation about what their fears are and getting hurt, because they don't want to look weak to you. They also don't want to associate you with their past trauma of, you know, what, and past baggage of what happened to them that was not so great, and going through a situation where they got heartbroken. But, you know, being afraid to contact you is just like their feelings get so intense that it kind of makes their mind spiral a little bit, like, oh my God, why do I feel this way about someone? Well, you know, it's hard to not love a Leo. I know, very Leo thing of me to say, right? But it's true. Leos love intensely. And so when you put your whole heart and everything into a relationship, it shows. And so, and whenever someone breaks that, it shows. When things fall apart, that shows too. So Leos love hard, and everything can be intense in a relationship in a lot of different ways. But I hope you can forgive me one day is the next message that comes out here. This feels like the person moving on and letting go, like, I hope you can forgive me. I'm moving on. I'm done. I have to let go of this situation. There's too much pain there. You know, I can't come back. I don't want to try anymore because you're trying to be happy. I want you to be happy. Now, if you don't have anyone and this person's letting go because they feel like there's pain that has happened between the two of you where they got hurt one too many times and they're tired of being hurt one too many times, that's where they're like, I just give up. Like, I can't do this. There's always drama and fighting and things like that. And I hope you can forgive me for this. So they just want you to be happy, and they feel like that happiness can't coexist between the two of you. Like, things get really intense between the two of you. So just being near you is intoxicating, you know, again, reiterating on it. Leo, you know, Leos love hard, and being around a Leo can be very intoxicating. It's like Leos can be a very personal drug to people because of the energy that they give off, you know, the happiness, the vibe, the everything, the intensity of wanting something so much and really enjoying it. And it feels good. So, I mean, other people can do that too, but there's something about a Leo. I mean, that's why, you know, you have the strength card and the sun warms things. You have that lion there, and the strength card, you have this inner lion strength of, this is mine and I treat it like it's mine and I'm protective of it. And so just being near you can be intoxicating. You have this very vibrant light within you that regardless of if this is the past person that's trying to move on or the new person that wants to be in your life, it's a lot. Like, it's intoxicating. The past person, it's hard for them to let go, so they really have to move away. And maybe they're actually physically moving away, navigating away from you in order to start over. New person is just like, I don't know what to do because I'm so into you and I feel crazy. Like, I feel drunk on love, kind of crazy. But it's a good feeling for them. They just don't want to get hurt. So I feel you leaving me behind, and that is really coming out as the person who is trying to move on, that you're letting go, they're letting go, and maybe they're feeling that more because they're accepting that it's time, Leo. It's time for us to let go of each other and move on from each other and go our separate ways here. I don't really feel this for the new person who is in love with you. I don't see them having these thoughts of worry that you're going to leave them. So it's really coming out that this is the person, that is moving on and navigating towards something different for their life and trying to find their happiness here. So Leo, this is what I have for you. If it resonates with your situation, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.